We're in Miami Gardens, Florida. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Miami Marlins. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Chompy. Thanks for joining us here. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Honus Wagner.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here. Today's starting pitcher, Dontrelle Willis.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Honus Wagner leading things off and takes a strike. Bounce to the right. And he takes it himself for the out. Here's the Pirates lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Did not go. One down, base is empty. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle. And those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's the veteran outfielder, Roberto Clemente. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Fouled off, he was late.
There's so much Clemente can do at the plate and in the field.
Man at second. Good eye in that spot.
About the only thing Clemente didn't have was elite speed, but the other 4 tools were as strong as anyone's in the game.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Roberto's #1 tool had to be his rocket arm. The bat's not far behind, though. Tremendous opposite field power. In the air to left center. De La Cruz on the move. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And there's 2 down.
That is it. The first baseman, number 8.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Willie Stargell. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Left-hand hitter waits.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
The pitch. Swing and a foul straight back.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
And another ball. Bill Mazeroski hitting on deck circle. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Swings and misses. That is strike 2. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Bill Mazeroski. That misses, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss.
So he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. That one off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two on, 2 outs. Wouldn't chase that time. Jason Bay would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Bill. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Jason Bay, the next Pirate to hit. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That one at the knees for a strike. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And a good eye there. Two outs. Good job to fight that one off. And a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here with my pal Siggy, getting the nod on the mound, Martin Perez. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Luis Arraez stands in. The pitch. Just missed. Perez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a cutter, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. And the 1-0. And another ball. That's hard hit on the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. And time now for the Marlins lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Gary Sheffield.
Boog, he has over 1,500 RBIs in his career. I mean, this is a guy that loves the opportunity to drive in runs. Some people shrink under that pressure with runners in scoring position. But he spent his entire career in the middle of the lineup, and everybody knows he can do some damage.
Tim Anderson stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Nice warm day here, good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it. And that part, you can get on the inside part of the plate as well.
One out, base is empty. The punch out there, 2 away.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot in the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
And at the plate for Miami, Gary Sheffield. And that one fouled off.
It's interesting. You have spring training, wonderful weather, and then most teams go north, and it's chilly. So hitters have to kind of get through that for the first month and a half, and then everything evens out.
And that one finds its way through. And that extends the inning.
Perfect example right there. A hitter who hits the ball on the outside part of the plate the other way has to trust his hands and let the ball travel a little bit deeper.
The guy that I've encountered that hates the cold weather the most, Mookie Betts. I mean, he grew up in Tennessee, so it's not exactly like balmy there. I mean, it gets a little chilly in Tennessee, but under 60 degrees, he will wear 2 sets of batting gloves, one on top of the other, and sometimes he'll wear not 1 set of thermals, but 2 sets of long johns over top one another. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. McCutchen under it. And that is that. 1 left for Miami. We played an inning. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Brian Reynolds.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Swings through that one out in front that time. 0-1. Ripped on the ground to second. Arise on to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting it, the third baseman, number 13.
Now batting Brian Hayes. 0 for 6 in the series so far. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play. Can throw from so many different angles and makes really tough.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And that one is gone. His first homer of the year, and the Pirates take the lead. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Henry Davis, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That one ripped, but foul. 1 run across in the frame so far here in Game 3 of this 4-game series. One down, base is empty. Now a fly ball to right center. On the move. Makes the grab for the second out.
The batter, the shortstop, Honus.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Honus Wagner. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. On the ground, out to short. Out number 3. One in the inning for the Pirates on this solo homer. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. Perez back to work. That one inside, ball 1.
Well, not only can Perez pitch, but he can also sing. Remember, he performed the national anthem for Team Venezuela leading up to the World Baseball Classic? If you watch that video, you'll see how much that moment meant to him. Boog, our man, Darryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
And a swing and a miss. Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making my call. Like you said, it's not always predictable, but it's pretty fair for the most part. Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 3. Downstairs, and it misses ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Nick Fortes, the next to hit. And there's a ball. And now the lefty. That's inside. Now 2-0. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. Josh Bell next to hit for the Marlins. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The pitch. On the ground to second, might be 2. Tags the runner. Relay to first, double play.
The first baseman,
Josh Bell at the plate now. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Ground ball left side. Hayes to first. Inning over. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. On to the 3rd inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Andrew McCutchen. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And he pumps in a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Here's the 0-2.
ball.
Bounce to the right side, and that chance handled. Slings to first, and one away at the top of the 3rd.
The right
so digging in, Roberto Clemente. Fly to left his first time. he's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Right through there for a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next offering upstairs. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
And delivers outside. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This one in the air right field. Sheffield ranging after it. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Willie Stargell digs in now. He reached on a walk his first time. Stargell, 39 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. 2 outs, base is empty. Strike 2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Down in order go the Pirates. But they lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Mike Lowell.
the third baseman, Mike Lowell.
The pitch. That misses.
That ball went out.
And that is ball 1. Line drive. Bay makes the catch. 1 down.
Batting number, the center fielder,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. There's a strike. The Fish trailing by a run here in the last half of the 3rd. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Bay settles under it and makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs.
the batter, the second baseman,
Back to the top of the lineup, Luis Arias now at the plate. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
0-1's the count.
Two down, nobody on. And a strike. And that one missing low.
Recognize that changeup
One
right
ball,
out
two
of the
strikes,
hand.
yeah.
Just spit on it.
Center field. McCutchen snags it, and that's the inning. Start of the 4th. Here's the second baseman, Bill Mazeroski.
Bill Mazeroski.
The pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
You know, these Pirates doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Steps on first for the out.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before the offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Up next for the Pirates, Jason Bay. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped in the air, left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Reynolds at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just 1 shy of that milestone.
That's outside, and it's 1-0. And he deals. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
The shortstop takes the ball. On the ground to third. Throw over to Stargell. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the lead off man.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
And up next for Miami, Gary Sheffield. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And there's the strike.
Generally, 2nd, 3rd time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Right grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Man at first with 1 gone. Jake Berger, the next up for the Marlins. Outside low, 1-0. Sheffield stands at first with 1 out. Slice the other way and foul. Here's a 1-1. Wagner to second. There's 1. And their second double play of the day will end the 4th.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
All set for the start of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Ke'Bryan Hayes.
As the lefty gets to work. Gets him to chase after that one.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Wouldn't chase that time. Here's a 1-1. That to right. Sheffield settles under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
The batter, the catcher.
Here's the catcher, Henry Davis. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
One down, base is empty. Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So the Pirates batting order turns over, and now the Pirates leadoff man, Honus Wagner. And that one is inside. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 5th. And that drops in for a strike. In the air, center field. Chisholm brings it in for the 3rd out. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for Miami, Brian De La Cruz. And the pitch. Turned on, but that's foul down the 3rd baseline. Here's your 1. That one lifted to left. Bay moves under it. And there's 1 down.
The catcher, number 4.
Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. He hit into a double play his first time up. And ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Pitch is in there. And the count even at 1. The Marlins down by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Off the plate inside, and it's 2-1. On the ground, right side, and that one handled. That's an out. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
Bell takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Home team down a run here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Next pitch is outside. Two outs. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And there's a rocket into the outfield, and that's going to kick into the corner. Now he turns and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here's the third baseman, Mike Lowell. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Man on second, 2 down. Hot shot to third. Hayes to first. What a play. Inning over. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Pirates 1 and the Marlins nothing. All set for the top of the 6th. And now, Andrew McCutchen. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And that's outside, and that's ball 1.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one is hammered right field. Sheffield going back, drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
He was all over that one. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. There's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
And now the right fielder, Roberto Clemente. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Pitch misses, ball 1. McCutchen at second with nobody out. In for a strike, and 1-1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. In time. And the drop third strike leads to the first out. And the runner stays where he is.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And a base hit up the middle. Headed for the plate. He scores, and they lead by 2.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Bill Mazeroski, the next Pirate to hit. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Mazeroski, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, a member of the 2000 Hit Club. He's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in West Virginia. Here comes a pitch. Misses off the inside, and the count is 1-1. Action in the pen down there. Sixto Sanchez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Rogers, a left-hander, also throwing. And that one fouled off. In the air to left, down the line. Drops into the glove.
Up next, the left fielder, Jason Bay.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jason Bay. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Hard ground ball, base knock. throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Designated hitter,
Brian Reynolds here. And there's the strike. First and second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Breaking ball inside. And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. And that is gone. Brian Reynolds leaves the yard. That's his 99th career homer. It's 5-zip.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Dontrell Willis won't go any further, and as he heads out, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Sixto Sanchez gets the ball now.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Hayes up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. The 1-0. Line to left. De La Cruz makes the catch, and that'll do it. 3-run shot for the Bucks in the inning, and the lead is now 5-0. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Don't let this guy fool you, Boo. Jazz has some pop. He hit 18 homers as a rookie. In 97 games last season, he hit a career-high 19 home runs. This guy's capable of blasting one out if you give him the chance. You know, these Marlins just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Back to the top of the Miami order. Now here is Luis Arias. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Arias into second, and he's got a double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Here's Tim Anderson. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. The 1-0. And a ground ball to first. Stargell tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. They get him, but it was pretty close.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Gary Sheffield, the next up for the Marlins. Fastball for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Arise on third with 2 out. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-2.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Not even close there. Now 1-2. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. McCutcheon pulls that one down. That is the inning. Marlins lead one. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Henry Davis.
The catcher, Henry Davis.
The wind of the pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. He steps on the bag, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now back, the shortstop, Honus Wagner.
Up next for the Pirates, Honus Wagner. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. On the ground to third. Sends it to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the center fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
2 outs, base is empty. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Andrew McCutcheon.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
There's a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I won't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Righty delivers. And that's outside. 1-2 to count. And that's downstairs and outside. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And another ball.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And he grounds one to the right side. Takes it himself. And the Pirates go 1-2-3. Bucks go down quietly. And they hold a 5-0 lead. And we're back. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jake Burger. Perez back to work. Ball 1 there. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
The line to kick the pitch.
Ball inside.
In the air, right field, Clemente. Sizing this one up, and there's one down.
Now batting, left fielder,
Brian De La Cruz, the next up for the Marlins. Ball 1, no strikes.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Kicks and deals.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a ball popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
The catcher, number 4, Nick Fortes.
So 2 down now, and here is Nick Fortes. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Marlins. It's 5-0. Top of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Roberto Clemente. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. There's a swing and a drive. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Willie Stargell, the next Pirate to hit. Little trouble with this one behind the plate.
0-1.
Probably ruled a pass ball as the runner moves up to third. Now the 0-1. That one pulled foul. Runner at third, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
And down on strikes. Now 1 away.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Now it's the second baseman, Bill Mazeroski. First pitch misses. He caught it behind his back. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
The batter, the left-hander,
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jason Bay, 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. Slider right there. Clemente on third with 2 out. On the ground. Gets to it with a slide. Gathers and throws. And that's a nice play to end the inning. So 1 left for Pittsburgh as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. On to the bottom of the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Josh Bell. And a pitch. Just missed. Perez still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point he wants to finish what he started.
Just missed. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one finds the zone. And now 3 balls and a strike. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. His second homer this series, and they're chipping away. It's 5-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one. Pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So up next, Mike Lowell. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Wind of the pitch. And there's a foul ball.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And the 0-2. And
ball,
that's down and away.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one is absolutely belted. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Bay gets it back in quickly, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Everything came together for him. Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair, but his timing was great. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Martin Perez will depart, and he exits with a nice lead. Threw the ball well, and we'll have a new pitcher when we come back. Ryan Barucki comes on now.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So a man aboard. Jazz Chisholm Jr. will hit next. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. Fires it to the plate, and he's in there as a run scores.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Arise. The next to hit takes outside.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in. The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And the pitch. Fall off foul. Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now snap throw to first. And he's back safely. That's down and in.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
Tim Anderson, the next up for the Marlins. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
The tying run at the plate. And that one fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the dirt, runners stay put and the count moves to 2-1. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch is outside. Gary Sheffield waits on deck for Miami. Tying run at the plate, and the tying run is on base.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Colin Holderman.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Gary Sheffield, the next up for the Marlins, known for his late inning heroics. Base hit, one run is in. Runner around third on his way to the plate. In comes the run from second, and they trail by 1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So a change being made at first base. On to pinch run, John Birdie. And now, Jake Berger. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And takes low for ball 1. Righty to the plate. Swings and misses. And that is strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jose Hernandez loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Bednar getting cranked up as well. Curveball drops in for a strike.
Nothing but curveball so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep coming.
Got him! And that is a big first out. And now for the Marlins, Ryan De La Cruz.
Well, a pretty good speed over there at first base. I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
1 out. The tying and go-ahead runs are on here in Game 3 of this 4-game series. Next pitch is outside.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Right-handed reliever.
That's ball 3.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Right side of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. There's some hot water trying to protect this lead.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with a runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Bell in the box now. Takes strike one. The 0-1. Come on and missed 96 with that fastball.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
The 0-2.
0-1.
And that just misses.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. The next offering misses. Full count now.
At risk of walking in a big run here, and these fans really letting him hear it as well.
Two outs. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. A towering shot. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And now they're out front. It's 8-5. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Just an unbelievable turn of events here. I mean, they've been putting together solid at-bats all inning to set the table for him, and he delivered big time to get him the lead. Huge momentum shift on that swing.
On the mound now for the Pirates, Jose Hernandez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So 2 down, and now Mike Lowell. First pitch, and he just misses. And a foul ball. And another ball. Two 1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Hit hard, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
To second, and he's out. Out, and thank goodness the inning is at last over. But 2 round trippers in this inning, the long ball was working. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. Now into the game, John Birdie. He takes over and right.
Number 5.
So the Marlins go with a new arm, Tanner Scott. A chance at his first save of the year.
Tanner Scott.
And now here is Ryan Reynolds. He's already homered here in this one. The pitch. Scott, in his 6th season, he features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a sinker. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Up next for the Pirates, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He's already homered in this game. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
That one to first, dive, and he's got it. Over to second, a 3-6-1 double play.
Well, that's a huge bowling play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
Last chance now for the Pirates. And now the catcher comes up to him, Henry Davis. Got a corner for a strike. 0-1. And here it comes. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This could end it. And it skips in the dirt. Two down, nobody on. This one popped up right side. Arise has it sized up. And that'll do it.
These players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
And this one ends with the score 8-5. From Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
For this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. For the Pirates, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.